Hello, my name is Lori TALCOTT, and I'm an artist and jeweler living in Seattle, Washington. My studio is located on the edge of the Puget Sound in a historically maritime working-class neighborhood. At night, I hear the hammering from the shipyard, mingled with the sounds of seals barking. I come from a family of jewelers and watchmakers. 2 workbenches frame my studio space, both belonging to my great-grandfather and passed down to me from my father. Many of my tools were passed down as well, and I use these every day. For me, the old is not about sentimentality, but practicality, using what one already has in order to make something new. I think about this a lot now, how resourceful my family was, especially during the Depression. They made and repaired almost everything, from eyeglasses, clocks, watches, and jewelry, to umbrellas, sewing machines, and bicycles. They even fabricated gold teeth. I think of this table as my sketchbook. This is where I gather and arrange drawings, parts of things I've made, and other objects and materials I'm interested in. It's where my ideas generate and wait, sometimes for a long time, until they are ready to be made. I set out to be an art historian with a focus on the medieval period. My work often references this period as a conceptual framework, not as an anachronistic exercise, but as a way to explore earlier modes of being in the world that I believe are relevant to us today. Jewelers have long assumed the role of healer and confidant, and my projects often draw on this tradition. What I'm working on now is a continuation of an earlier body of work, homeopathic objects. In essence, this work draws from the theory of sympathetic magic, the concept that like cures like, and that the remedy can be found in the affliction. I consider my jewelry as a device, one that can act as a spell, a remedy, or an incantation. Since the quarantine and the cancellation of travel and exhibitions, my world, along with everyone else's, has become very small. Although the underlying worry never leaves me, solitude is my natural habitat. But I do welcome the occasional visits I get from my local patrons who come by to pick up or drop off work.
It seems like it fits okay.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah.
During this time of social distancing, I have felt like a medieval anchoress. But instead of a small grate in the side of a church, I have a window that connects me to the outer world. An anchoress would withdraw from society, but did so in order to re-engage with it in a new way. She was withdrawn from the world, but anchored into it. That's how quarantine feels to me. To some, jewelry may seem frivolous at this time, but I believe it's essential. Jewelry reminds us of the people we love and our commitments to one another. It reminds us of our common humanity. Thanks for taking the time to stop by my studio. Keep well, and thank you, Sienna, for making this project.